Yo, what's up? It's your boy Vuyisa.M here. Yeah, I'm starting a YouTube channel. Yeah. I'll be breaking down on today's video. I'll be breaking down on how I made. I made how much? I think 1,600 US dollars in prop firms. Yeah, I started trading prop firms last year. I think last year, and I've made a lot of profit. Yeah, I'm having at the moment I'm having, I think, nine accounts. I have 100k account and 250k account, and then multiple 8k accounts. But I'll buy a 25k account for this channel so that you can see me how I pass a Profem account. You understand? You must be patient to pass a Profem account. Nothing much. I also killed today. I killed it was a sell and a buy. I took two trades, took a sell and took a buy. Yeah, I took two sells, two trade on sells. Then I took a buy, one trade, which I approximately made 200 and something dollars. But it was my 8k funded account. You understand? On a funded account, there's no need to be holding and make maybe a lot of money now. You just need to trade and escalate, like scale up. You understand? Scale up on your, let's say you make $200 per day. Upon reaching your payout, you will have been made approximately, maybe, let's say if you make 200 per day, you target 200 per day. That means your risk to ratio reward will be low, which means if you lose, you may lose maybe $80, which is 1% of the 80k. You understand? So you may lose less. That's how it is. Otherwise, yeah, I will show you how I got a Nasdaq trade yesterday, and how I got today's trade, which is gold. I think gold. I traded gold today. I am not going to trade, but I will reanalyze maybe for what may happen during the New York session. But I don't trade New York session most of the time. I don't trade New York session. I trade Asian session and London session. That's all. Understand? Because New York session is manipulation is there, bruh. Is there. I just came from the class. I attend school, bruh. I attend school. Yeah, well, not school as in like high school. Now, varsity level. You understand? Yeah, we're there. Doing my final year. That's how it is. So yeah, I'll just show you how I caught this trade. Let's go. By the way, if you are not subscribed to this channel, make sure to subscribe and like for more videos. Understand? Because I will post. I am going to post. In fact, I am going to be consistent in pushing the content so that we can inspire. This is not a flex. We inspire here. Understand? Trying to push, because I did not buy course. I did not bought a course for me to know how to trade. I went to YouTube to learn. Understand? To learn. I've become consistent, like in learning. I don't have many years of trading. I don't have many years of experience. Nah, I just started trading now, like recent. Understand? And I started making profit now, and I'm scared that if I reach the phase whereby I'm in my losing streak or some sort, I might have another thoughts of trading. But nah, I trust in my process, my strategy, bruh. Understand? So let's go. Let's check how I caught the Nasdaq trade yesterday trade. Yeah, that is, here it is. You understand? This is NAS 100. You understand? You can see I caught this trade yesterday at market open. You understand? At market open, because at the time I think it was approximately here. the time it opened. Then I analyze. You can see we were having a support here. By the way, I'm using pure price action, support and resistance. That's all. There's nothing much, no trend lines, no nothing. Just market. I like simplicity. I'm not saying those people who put trend lines, they are not doing well now. I like the market to be clean, like, so that I can see everything, I understand. So you can see I've got a clean buy here, clean buy. That's how it is. But this trade, I didn't let it hit TP. I think I got out at this point. That's where I got out. Like, my psychology was like, nah, you can't, like, I couldn't handle it. Nah. I knew that it was going to retrace that. So as you can see, we're going to have a double top, you understand? But I don't use the candlestick patterns or something, everything, understand? So yeah, that's how it is. Then today I caught a gold trade. Let's see. This was gold. As you can see, gold has been moving in this, has been consolidating. But the trade that I've got, I was at campus at the time. I was in class. I didn't analyze it on my trading view. I just went to my MT5, then saw a clean setup. It was this sell, I think. Yeah, it was this sell, because we're having here a what? Having here level, this level, you understand? And we've been failing to break this level. If you can see, we've been failing to break this level. So I think I took a trade. It was on M15. I took the trade on M15. I took a sell and a buy. Some of the people may say, nah, you are revenge trading. Nah, this is not called revenge trading. It is experienced trading. You understand? I took a trade. I think it was at this point, but I'll just put a picture here on how I did it. You understand? And the profit that I've made. I think I've put it here, but I closed early. I could have held it, but I closed, I think, around here. But my stop loss was so tight. So yeah, I was trading my 8K funded account. I didn't trade my 50K and my 25K account because I didn't analyze well. You understand? So I think I caught this trade. Then I went on and I think I bought here. Bought at this place. I think I bought here at this place. I bought, understand? I took sales from here to here. I think I made $80 there. $80 you may think it's just a little money now, bruh. I'm a student, bruh. $80 is a lot of money. You understand? So you must not underestimate money. Just because you have made, let's say, you have made a payout of above $1,000 US, you must underestimate $80. Nah, bruh. $80 is a lot of money, bruh. You understand? So yeah, man, that's how it is. But I'll make a let me check. I'll just analyze on what I'm expecting on gold for today, understand? So but I think I'm expecting sales because, like, we've been consolidating, bruh. As you can see, as I've said, we've been consolidating. Let's remove this. We've been consolidating on this zone, and I am thinking we're going to break. But if you can take, let's say, what is this, a trend line, to those who use the trend line, you can put a trend line here. You can see we've broken out of a trend line, right? And we retested around at this point on a trend line, right? So we may expect sales, because I expected gold to sell up until, I think, up until here. That's my expectation. I'm not saying it's going to sell. Those are my expectations. But yeah, let's see how the market moves. Let me just analyze with you guys and see how, as you so that you can get a glimpse of how I analyze. Like, I make things simple. I understand? There's nothing to there's no need to complicate things, bruh. You just need to analyze, trust in your process. Like, if you know that your psychology is not nah, just move out of the market, enter a trade, enter a stop loss, move out of the market. Yes, you understand? So yeah, let's analyze gold. I think we're gonna analyze gold and Nasdaq because I only trade gold and Nasdaq. USD is just for currency conversion, and AUD CAD. I caught the AUD CAD. The time I think I traded AUD CAD. The time I made 6,000 US dollars on the 100K account. I think yeah, that's whereby I think I caught. It was yeah, I caught the trade from here to here. Just think, yeah, caught this trade. But yeah, let's see and analyze what may happen on Nasdaq and gold. Let's see. So yeah, let's get on it. Let's just remove drawings. We just go to the 4-hour time frame. There's no need. I don't go to the daily time frame. I go to the 4-hour time frame. You understand? Then we mark the zones. Like most of the people who watch YouTube, they may know this. You mark the zones whereby the market touches and reverses. You understand? So that's how it is. So we're just gonna mark the zones. Our zone. You can see that we are having a zone here whereby the market touched and reversed. It touched, reversed, touched, reversed, went back, touched, reversed. You understand? So we may expect some buys by just looking, but I'm not saying we're gonna buy. You understand? Then we mark this zone. You can see it touched 1, 2, 3 times. You understand? So yeah, then we mark this zone. Then we come back and mark this zone. You understand? So yeah, that's how it is. Otherwise, I think yeah, I think I'm done on the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame. Then let's just go to 1-hour time frame. As you can see on the 1-hour time frame, we can clearly see. Now we can clearly see that now we're having a support here. Let's say we are having a support here. Nothing much. There's no need to complicate things. You understand? So yeah, having a support here. There's our support. So we are actually expecting buys. As you can see here, we're also, let's just mark these zones. As you can see here, market also touched here. As you can see, it touched here, also touched here and touched here. Then we may expect buys. My TP was around here, I think around here, right? But I am thinking we're gonna break up to this level, but we can't just break up to this level today. You can just target this level. You understand? This level, as you can see, we're having a gap. Is this a gap? I think that's the gap. Then we can take some buys. I think so. Let's go to 30 minutes time frame. I think yeah, this may be a valid trade. You understand? This may be a valid trade, but yeah, you can take buys, I think. But there's still New York session. You understand? You cannot just buy a trade. You cannot just take a trade now. You understand? So we are expecting buys. You understand? Well, I am expecting buys on Nasdaq, but we can see during what is going to happen during the New York session. You understand? But I don't mostly trade Nasdaq. Let's go to gold, my favorite. Let's go. I always trade gold. You understand? So on gold, let's just remove these things, remove these drawings, all everything. Let's go to 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame, nothing much. You see the sell that I've caught, it was you check. I marked this zone and saw that now we broke, retested. They're not going to the downside. As you can see here, we are marking our zones. Let gold come here. Come here. That's how it is. If it can come here, we're killing. That's how it is. You understand? So yeah, let's just mark our zone. To those who keep on buying gold, bruh, I know that gold may buy. We know that gold is buying most of the time, but I think at the moment because we all understand that US is involved in the war, and US dollar is benefiting from the war, which is XAUSD and US dollar, they are competing, bruh, which is a strong dollar means a weak gold, you understand? Yeah, because they are competing here, you understand? So yeah, that's how it is. Otherwise, we are marking our zones. We can also mark this zone, you understand? Then I think, yeah, we're done. I don't want to mark a lot of things, you understand, because I'll end up complicating things here. Then yeah, let's go to 1 hour. Let's just mark these spikes. We are going to mark these spikes, you understand? Yeah, if gold breaks, let's see, if it breaks this one and closes down below this one, we're gonna expect sales, you understand? That's how it is. We're gonna expect sales, but I don't think I'm going to enter today because I've already made profits for today, you understand? So yeah, that's how it is. I don't wanna like complicate things and show the market all of the time. Nah. Otherwise, yeah, that's how it is. Yo, I'm back again. I just took a nap, but yeah, I am back. And guess what? Nasdaq moved, bruh. Moved too hard. As expected. Moved as expected, as you can see. But gold, I think gold is still going to sell, you understand? I'm still waiting for gold, but I'm not going to take a trade on gold. I know I said on Nasdaq I'm not going to take a trade, but I took a trade. And guess what? It went into my favor. Fuck. Let's check here. Let's see how Nasdaq moved, bruh. As you can see, as expected, I said Nasdaq is going to buy. It bought clean to the TP. As I've said, that we're gonna come there to that point. We're gonna go there to that point. We're going. So let's check gold. I said gold is going to sell, but I think it's still going to sell. As you can see, we're still moving in that range. We're still in that range. We haven't broken in that range. I said if we broke out of this line, as you can see, out of this line, we're going to the downside. But if we broke the uptrend, you understand? If we broke this line, we're going up, you understand? So yeah, let's see how and see. But now we are cruising nicely. We're cruising nicely here on the Nasdaq. Yeah, as I've said, I'm trading my 8K funded account. I've been making payouts. As you can see, this is my 100K account. This is my other one. This is my other one. This is my funded next. I know most of the people are having the black certificate, which means you've just recently passed. Now, that certificate, that one, the one that is white and blue, that shows that you've been trading with Funded Next for the longest. I've been having one account on Funded Next, and I've traded it. I passed that account on I think on the 6th of March, but I'm still making a payout. You understand? Yeah, that's how it is. That's how we don't blow accounts. We don't breach accounts here. You understand? But I've breached accounts. I think I've breached 3 accounts. Yeah. On this one. On this code funded trader. Yeah. You understand? But I've breached the account. I don't breach the account during the evaluation phase. I breached the account after I've made the payout because of greediness. You understand? So yeah, I'm waiting for Nasdaq to hit TP, but I think I'm cool with the trade, with the results, right? So I'm just gonna close the trade and go back to my nap. You understand? I'm just gonna close the trade, go back to my lap. I've already made a few dollars, you understand, on my trading accounts. I've already made a lot. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to just take a nap again, go back to sleep. As you can see, I just came from school, bruh. I'm going to sleep, then wake up later and study. That's the aim, to study. Yeah, you understand? So just make sure to like, subscribe. This is my first video, I think my first video after the short that I've posted, you understand? But that short was from long time ago, you understand? So for more videos, make sure to like, subscribe, so that I can get motivated to post again, you understand? So that you can get to see that we are killing this side, you understand? Yeah, we are killing this side. And also, if you can check, check, where is Nasdaq? Where is Nasdaq? Where is Nasdaq at the time? Look at the time, it's 3:30. Check Nasdaq. Gold is buying. Gold. Aye, we'll wait for gold to break this range. Just wait. We are looking at Nasdaq. As you can see, yeah, we're killing. So sharp, we'll get to see each other. Maybe I'll try to vlog tomorrow, understand, so that you can get to see how I deal with studying and trading, understand? So yeah.